Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Helping Hands. We do this show to try to help share messages in the community of some of our people and businesses helping others. And in these times of the coronavirus, we have distancing measures that have hurt businesses drastically. What we need to do is help support our small businesses through this period the best we can, if we're able to. So what I thought we'd do on this show is maybe highlight one or two small businesses, get a little insight on what is going on right now in their lives, what's going on with them in the community, and share it with all of you. Judy, thank you so much for coming on the show. If you don't mind, maybe introduce yourself a little bit and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. Hi, my name is Judy Murtaugh-Volpatti. I've lived in Bethel Park most of my life. I've raised my two children here. They went through Bethel Park High School as well. So did I. I graduated a long time ago, 1976, class of 76. My son does live in Bethel as well. My daughter lives close to Philly. I have 4 grandkids, George, Jack, Gabriella, and Vico,
Nice.
who I love dearly.
Yeah.
I've waited my whole life for them because I spoil them rotten.
Good for you.
I bought the studio when I was 18 in 1976.
Really?
Yes. And I was a teacher there prior to that. That was my job in high school. I taught there. And then I bought it. I'm actually the third owner. The first owner's name was Jean Myers. That's who I started with.
Okay.
And then Linda Huff bought it from her. And then I bought it from Linda. So the studio has been in existence a very, very long time.
Wow.
43 years ago, I bought it. And I love it. I love it. I love my job. Around Bethel, if you just say Miss Judy, they mean me.
Really?
I think, yes.
Yeah. Now, the name of the studio?
Judy Murtaugh Dance Studio.
And then the location and how people, before we start, would contact you, let's say?
Absolutely. The address is 2782 South Park Road in Bethel, not far from your place, right up the road. And my phone number there is 412-835-0198, and it rings on my cell phone, so I'm always accessible.
Okay.
That's an easy way to reach me, or to send me an email, because I check my emails often.
Okay.
My email is jmurt58@verizon.net, and I also have a webpage, judymurtaughDance.com, and all the information is also on there as well.
Okay. Now, Judy, how has this coronavirus affected you other than totally shutting you down, right?
Shutting me down. And I'm going to try to not get emotional because
Okay.
I love my job. On March 14th, I went into class. It was a Saturday. Friday night, my husband and I went in and we Bactronics the whole studio down. So when I came in Saturday, it smelled like a swimming pool.
Okay.
And I held class that day, but I sent out a thing to my students' parents that said, if you feel safe to come. And I had all but 2 come that day. Shut my doors thinking I'd be back on Monday. Never got to go back. I didn't get to say goodbye to my darlings. 200 girls and boys.
200?
But how has it changed me? What's going on other than being shut down and financially, but it's okay. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But financially, it's an issue. Myself personally, it's giving me making me think how to appreciate things more in my life.
Okay. Yeah.
Like my students and my students' parents and my husband, God love him, putting up with me all these weeks, just him and I. That's the thing. I am doing some things to stay connected with my students. I am reading stories on Facebook Live 2 days a week, and I am doing a fun little class on Fridays at noon. We've done a pajama party. We've done a Frozen dance party. This week we're doing a Descendant dance party. Just fun. Anyone can join. You don't have to be a student. If you go to the Judy Murtaugh Dance Studio Facebook page, it's right there. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of people of my students from 40 years ago are logging on.
Really?
Oh, yes. It's amazing. Amazing.
Wow.
I'm feeling a lot of love.
And people don't have to actually be a student. People can come on right now and just be a little uplifted through this crisis where everybody's trapped and getting depressed at home.
Exactly. And it's like I said, you can like the studio page. I will say I've gotten over 200 new likes since this has started. Well, I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to keep these children, give them a little normalcy. I want them to see this space that they see once a week. Right. I want them to know that I'm okay. And what we're going through is okay, and we will get through this, and we will be back. Miss Judy will be back.
That's very good, because I know the connection with all of those years, that's multi-generational connections that you have with parents and the kids and the grandkids and all that. But if you say you have 200 students, let's say, I don't even know how you handle that when you're open fully. So I have no idea how you could manage that. And over all these years, you have to love that. But they also have to love you at this point for that to have been continued.
I do love them very much. They become my family. If you think about this, here's an example. I was over there yesterday starting to hand out my costumes. My recital, unfortunately, is canceled.
Okay.
But I still have these costumes I need to hand out. So I'm doing them little by little safely. And while I was doing it, I got a message from one of my senior girls, who I've had since she was 3. She is now 18.
Wow.
It was, if you have a minute, can you call me? I'm feeling very low. So when I was done, I gave her a buzz and we talked for a little bit, and she was just having a bad day, trying to take some tests online, some stuff with the college that she's going to. And I just talked her through it and reminded her that even when she goes to college, I'm still here for her.
That's nice.
Well, that's what we need. That's the kind of things. I've had a few parents reach out to me with their little ones, 3 through 5-year-olds are having a bad day. Can they call you? Absolutely.
Wow. You know what, Judy? This crisis actually probably helps you connect better to people remotely, like you said, when they go to school or they move out of state or they get married and they still, I think, will you continue this a little more ramped up than you had in the past because you got thrust into this virtual world of communication?
I'm trying. This little dog has to learn a few new tricks, but I've got some things in the works. I'm not going to open full swing until September.
Okay.
In my mind, that's the safest thing to do.
Okay.
I also feel like parents would appreciate that. But I've got some things in the works. I have a friend that has a video company who told me he'd help me figure out how to do Zoom or some virtual things that we could do.
Yeah.
I'm hoping over the summer to maybe do a little preschool fun class on Zoom.
Nice.
I've been considering having class in the parking lot.
Okay.
But I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, it is. It does sound fun.
Just some fun things to stay connected. I've had a couple nights with my friends on here.
Okay.
On Zoom. We have reached, my mother-in-law is 90, lives in Bethel, she's 90, and we did a Easter Zoom with the whole family. My husband's family is very big. And we just did a Mother's Day Zoom, and she loves it.
Oh, that's nice.
She loves it. So I'm learning.
Is she getting on her phone at 90 years old or
No.
a computer?
No, she does not have a cell phone.
Okay.
She is one of my brother-in-laws or sister-in-laws or nephews gets her involved.
Okay.
So yeah. But
Boy, she loves it.
She thinks it's really interesting, to be honest. So, it's kind of fun.
Now, what you're doing, see, one of the biggest things that I'm hearing are people at home are stuck at home. They're depressed. They've lost their jobs. They can't see their friends. And here you come on the scene, seriously, in this virtual world with Zoom and otherwise. And here you're providing comfort and love when you can't physically be there by reading stories, which you would never normally do, right? And the parties, which I'm assuming you would have never done before this. Am I right?
Exactly.
So you're finding ways to connect with them and help them. So kudos to you for that, because what a marvelous blessing that is you're able to provide that is hard to find right now.
And that was my motivation when this first started. I love to go to the schools. I've gone to Ben Franklin and some other schools for Reading with the Stars Day. And so I have a stack of books this big here. And when this all started, I didn't really want to jump on the Zoom dance wagon.
Okay.
For various reasons. One, I just felt like parents had enough to do at this time with their kids, school-wise and all of that. So I thought, how can I do something that these kids would love? And right away I thought, I can read them a story. I have all these books.
That's
I
right.
have an inn at Bethel Library too, so if I run out of books, they can sneak me some. That happened. And then I thought, what about something fun on Facebook? Just something fun and crazy.
Yeah.
The other day when we did the pajama game, I had on my pajamas.
Yeah.
And
Good for you.
I danced with them.
Yeah.
Just something fun. And then I asked the parents to send me pictures of them as it's happening. And they do. And some of them are hysterical. Just hysterical.
I believe that.
And I also send emails out to my parents. I don't overwhelm them because a lot of parents are feeling overwhelmed with emails right now.
Okay.
So I just reach out, let them know what's going on, what the next step is going to be. And they have been very receptive. And I have to say, my studio parents have been amazing.
Wow. Now, Judy, let me ask you, what can we do to help you? Your business officially is closed down and will be for a while. And one of the questions that all of the students, I'm sure, would be thinking also, and their parents are, okay, how can we help Judy help us, help Judy? It's a symbiotic relationship. What do we tell them? How can we help you?
Right now, our hands are kind of tied. And like I said, I'm not going back in full swing until September, just to register for next year.
Okay.
That email is coming.
Okay.
But reach out to me. I've already had some parents email me and say, we're on board, we're with you, we're staying with you. Just that to let me know. This year was so unfortunate with our recital. Our recital was our Super Bowl.
Okay.
And it was canceled.
Yeah.
And my heart is broken over it. But I am committed to make next year spectacular. I am committed. And I'm hoping we can wear the costumes that we've already bought.
Okay.
We're just going to do a hodgepodge. Let's get on stage. Let's dance.
Nice.
That's what I'm hoping for. So right now for me, some prayers would be helpful.
Okay.
Reach out to me, have your student reach out to me. It's funny, I've had some people in my life from high school that don't have children that dance or anything reach out to me to see how I am.
Okay.
It's been really, really heartfelt. I'm trying to do the same with people. I'm trying to pay it back. But that would be the thing I would say is, you know me, if it's not good for a child, or my students come first, I love them as if they're my own children.
Okay.
And I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
Just wait for me. We will be back.
Judy, thank you so much for coming on the show. Is there anything else you want to share before we sign off?
I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. It has really made my day. And I want to close with what I say to my students every time we have our FaceTime. I say, I love you, I miss you, and I will see you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. We have another section of Helping Hands Here business owner with us today, Leanne. And Leanne, I thank you so much for coming on the show. It's another local business owner. We're all struggling, as you know, with the coronavirus. Leanne, help maybe introduce yourself or what your business is and what you're going through right now, too.
Okay. I am a co-owner of Your Personal Image on South Park Road. We're actually neighbors of Driscoll Insurance. And we are a 34-year-old business who we've been taking care of beautiful people in Bethel Park for like 34 years now. So we've had a lot of fun over the years, camaraderie, building relationships with our clients who come in. We're a full service salon and spa, and we have a wonderful staff who is ready to take care of everybody. Services.
Now, full service, I know. What does that mean?
Well, that means we do hairstyling. So whether you want to cut, color, perm, highlight, we do all the manicuring treatments. We do artificial nail extensions. We do acrylics and gels. We do paraffin wax treatments. We do pedicures. We are a drill-free salon, so we do not use a drill or a Dremel like a lot of salons do.
Okay.
We are the health and beauty of your hands, face, hair, is of our utmost importance. We also do facials and waxing, everything from eyebrows to, legs, underarms. We do waxing services. We do electrolysis, which is hair removal. What else do we do? Cosmetics. We have a cosmetics line in the salon as well as retail. So we offer a lot.
So that's what full service means.
That's what full service means. We can take care of you from head to toe.
That's
really in between.
Yeah. Now you said what, 34 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is shocking then what just happened to you after 34 years.
We've seen ups and downs.
Yeah.
We are in our third location. Started out on Park Avenue, moved to South Park Road, and then bought the building that we're in now. And when we talk about downturns in the economy and things like that, in 2001, when we bought our building, that's when 9/11 hit.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, we were, undertaking, new furnace, we were doing the whole inside, the whole interior had to be done, completely to facilitate what we needed. Then in 2008, with the economic downturn,
right,
people just weren't spending money in those times. They were afraid, as they are now.
Right. I've noticed a lot of people, I guess, are in two camps right now. Some of the people are in the camp of, hey, I want to get back. And the other is in the camp of, hey, I'm scared to get back. I'm scared to go anywhere. Are you finding that?
Yes, there are two camps. Right now, we have to follow the guidelines for the safety of everyone. Yes, I want to get in there. Yes, I want to start working. I want to just this whole thing to be over. But I understand that there's the health and welfare of everybody else involved, being us, our families, our employees, and our guests.
Right.
So the other half is I try to keep myself healthy. I try to talk to people about health and wellness as well. We have to keep ourselves healthy in order for us to be able to get through this together and stop fear. As long as wherever you're going, you're practicing good safety practices, and wherever you go practices safe mitigation, we should be okay.
Yeah.
So I take this very seriously, and so does my business partner, Jackie. My sister's my business partner.
Okay.
And we're on the same page with our practices. We're going to have a poster made so that when you come to the salon, you read that poster first,
Right.
and you could come in when we let you.
That's pretty impressive, though, that you're also talking to people now about health and maintaining good health.
Yes.
Which is a big part of this. You're right about that some of us may not see as important as others of us might. So it's good that you're bringing that to the forefront, I think.
Well, just for example, it's a gloomy day here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Now, you get very little vitamin D in Pittsburgh. So when the sun is shining, like yesterday, I was actually at the salon pulling weeds outside while I was waiting for the Verizon guy to finish.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the more vitamin D we can get, the better our bodies will be. And when all these doctors or all these countries and everything are saying, stay inside,
right?
Oh, you want to be in the sunshine at least for 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Using your face and your forearms without sunscreen.
Yeah. Okay.
Even the sunscreen is blocking the vitamin D.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, everybody I talk to, just stay healthy, do what you need to do. You follow your doctor's orders first, and then follow any other good practices that you can. Diet is another thing. Exercise, just getting out there and, having, that getting that sunshine and that vitamin D, as well as exercising, helping to boost endorphins in your brain.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you, which I'm sure does help, especially when people feel trapped in their homes.
Yes.
Can people talk to you through all this? How do they do it? Because I know they are and you are, but how?
What do you mean as far as like how they're contacting us?
Yeah.
Well, the phone calls are coming to my cell phone.
Okay.
When anybody calls the salon number, they're actually getting me.
Okay, so anybody who's watching this or listening to this wants to get in touch with you, how do they do it? What's your salon phone number, if that's the one, or which phone number? And
okay, our phone number is 412-833-5666.
Okay.
Okay, they can reach us at ypimage@comcast.net is our email. If they go on our website, which is yourpersonalimageinc.com, there is also a contact page on there that will lead them to like the feedback form.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, and then Facebook. We have a Facebook page. They can reach me through our messenger at Facebook.
Oh, good. Okay. So are you finding you're communicating with a lot of the guests that normally would have come in, or are they just hiding in their houses, not talking to anybody?
It's funny because this has been hard for all of us who are people.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a people person.
Way to say that.
Okay. I love people. I love having conversations. And we've had some amazing conversations with our guests at the salon over time. So I've been actually picking up the phone and reaching out to our clients and saying hello.
Ah, nice.
Okay. So my sister and our staff. They're reaching out to their clients. I have people actually calling the salon and they'll go, "Are you open yet?" And I'll go, "Sorry, not till the governor says so." Because they're like, "Friday, you're going to be in on Friday, right?" And I'm like,
"Oh,
we're not, be in there. We're actually doing some remodeling. So right through when we started this, we were actually doing some remodeling in the salon. So we've been continuing with that.
Oh, okay.
Be nice and new and fresh and clean and ready for action. So, like I said, the mitigation, we're wiping down every surface in the salon right now, and with disinfectant cleaner. And when they come in, we'll be having our practices in place so that when we can take care of our first client, they'll feel safe about us taking care of them.
Right. Okay. And I will say you're probably going to get flooded because I have spoken with and listened to so many people that the very first thing that people are saying, I can't wait to get back to, and I thought it was going to be movies, or I thought it was going to be restaurants, or I thought it was going to be stores or whatever. I can't wait to get back to whatever it is. But it's not. It's, I can't wait to get my hair cut. That's what everybody's saying.
I know.
They want to do the thing that's driving them nuts.
Yeah. What I would like to do is take befores and afters.
Ah, that's good.
You know, I mean, not to put it out there unless they sign a waiver and want to broadcast it. You know, the before, the after,
Yeah,
hands, face, hair, you know, whatever they want.
that's cool. The quarantine condition versus the after condition.
Right. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's a playful thing, you know, to do. And we've always been known for like having fun in the salon. So, well, you know, we'll figure it out as we go along.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now-
I'm sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
We've always had this big pride in the service we gave.
Yeah.
You know, we want people to be happy when they walk in and walk out.
Well, Leanne, share with everyone as we sign off here again to refresh them how to contact you, how to get in touch with you.
Okay. So the salon phone number is 412-833-5666. You can find all our information on yourpersonalimageInc.com and on Facebook through, I've been trying to post through Facebook a lot of different like motivational, anecdotal, helpful things so they can find us on Facebook too. And then Facebook Messenger.
Very good. Perfect. Well, Leanne, God bless you. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Jack.
coming on and sharing. And everyone, try to contact them and let's keep each other going.
We all will get through this. I firmly believe that. But thank you for this opportunity. This has been wonderful. And thank you, Bethel Park, for really being behind us.
Yeah. Thank you again, Leanne.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
In our wrap up here, I'd like to appeal to any of you who know small businesses who would like to come on the show, share their message, and any of you small businesses who are listening or watching, share this message with others. We're trying to get your message out. Use this as a platform to share with the community what you're doing, but not only that, how this coronavirus has affected you. And some of you, how you can give advice and tips on to other businesses on some of the struggles you've had to go through that you might have found ways to overcome. So I know in our business and in many businesses, we've had to adapt some things, and you might want to share some of those messages to others. And that's what this platform is designed for. So any of you watching or viewing or listening, I would like to extend that opportunity. You can contact me directly at my office, which is 412-833-1500. And you can also email me at Jack, at DriscollFinancial.com. That's D like David, RISCOLL, financial.com. I'll be happy to help all of you. You can hit me on Facebook too and get me a message over there. But I want to help, and I want to help you share your messages. So please feel free to call and try to get on the show, and we'll schedule you a time slot, help you share your message. Wherever you are in the community, we want to try to help. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.